let's tune your viola. One of the scariest things that we can do. It's only intimidating when you first start doing it. Not true. No, I tune other people's instruments and I'm terrified to do it. If I break my instrument, I break my strings. I wouldn't break my instrument. So, right now I'm pretty close to being in tune. So let's detune. I'm just going to do some randomness here. Let's see what I did. So, A, D, G, C. Woo, buddy, gross. So my A, I'm using an app. Yes, there's an app for that. I'm using my son's phone right now because my phone is controlling this camera right now. You can download a number of free apps from your app store, iPhone store, whatever, that Apple, yeah, that thing. I'm an Android user. So just look up free tuning app and you can find one pretty easy. I use a chromatic tuner so that I can see exactly which note that I am on, and this one seems to be working pretty well. So I tune A440. No other weird tunings. 440 is the way to go. So have one of these. There are also tuners that have a tone that will sing the tone for you. So that will be really helpful if your strings are majorly out of tune. I'm sitting in front of the piano because I'm going to have the piano help me today. So first things first, if you have a brand new instrument, you are going to want to make sure that your bridge is on. That is going to be number one. The bridge goes between the F holes, in between these two notches here. And we want to make sure that it is perpendicular to the body so that it does not collapse. We need to make sure that the tall end is on the lowest string side. So the tall side, they're a little bit different. This one is going to be the taller side. So let's get this going. We're going to start with our A, and it's supposed to be A. Oh, that's really close. A. So I'm going to be tuning with the pegs over on this side. I want to hold my viola with my left hand, and I'm going to pluck with my left thumb so that I can access my peg here. So A, I'm going to tighten this, and before I tighten it, I'm going to slightly turn back. Did you hear that little knock there? We want to make sure we kick that out of there so that it doesn't snap forward. So we need to bring it up, and as we bring up, I'm going to keep plucking. As I get closer, I'm really close. I'm going to slightly push in as I'm turning it, as I'm tightening, because these are only held in by friction. These are just tapered. You're kind of shoving it into this hole. And we don't want to go too far. We don't want to hurt these holes or bore them out too much. So we're going to get pretty close. That's pretty close. I'm going to tune all of the strings before I do fine tuning. So I guess I'm doing some gross tuning right now. Yeah. All right, so A, D, we're going to go down to our D string. Oh, that actually went back in really close. So that one's a little bit high. I could use my fine tuner for that one in actuality. Hopefully, before you start tuning, you made sure that your fine tuners are about halfway out so that you can either raise or lower the pitch. All right, so that D is pretty darn close. Let's go over to our G. All right. I need to bring it up. So let's listen. Good. So I left my right hand on the side of the bout, and I use my left hand to slowly turn and push in as I tighten. So, all right, now let's hear that C. Oh, that was not good. Google's trying to do something over here. All right, we have to lower. Ooh, I got it right on, but I'm not going to do that for you guys. I need to bring it right back up. So slowly. Am I there? Really close. Can you hear it? All right, let's go over our tunes again. A, closer. So A. And then D. Good. That's pretty good. Not bad. All right. So now let's go over. Oops, I'm opening up new stuff. Where did his tuner go? Find chromatic tuner. There we go. So over to our tuner. It's better to bow when you're fine tuning than pluck. And the way that you do this, the way that you do this is you make sure it's all the way up on your shoulder. You're going to bow the entire time and go underneath. Don't try to go over top. Everything's very secure up here. Go underneath and tighten or loosen, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey as you bow. And that's a really good practice to do. So right now we're just gonna use this. So I'm a little bit flat. So I'm saying G sharp up to A. And another good reason to bow this is so you have a more true sound. As we pluck, it goes, wow. So a nice smooth bow really takes that all out. All right, my D I can bring up a little bit more, and I'm using my fine tuners here. G, bringing that up, and let's check that C. Ooh, that's too high, so I'm going to loosen my fine tuner here. If your fine tuners get down too far, start all over again. Loosen up that fine tuner to about the halfway point, and then tighten again here. Make sure that you're unlocking that. I hope this video really helped you, and remember, practice makes awesome.